Hey, how are you today? All right, so today I wanted to talk about sense of direction. All right, having a clear sense of direction. This has been really helped me a lot to have a clear sense of direction. This is really important to know that, of course, when you're working on something, you have a goal or vision. So many things happen that can throw you off course or that you can lose track of your original sense of direction. And it's really important actually to have that reminder of your sense of direction so you can keep going, building yourself back up towards that. So no matter whatever happens, you can still get back to what you're doing and still, return to your original destination as you thought it was that you're going to start working on. So I had this goal, of course, that I was going to write a book, and then from the book, I was also going to create some audio content, of course, focusing on the things which I have done before and I'm familiar with, and which I actually know how to do. So that's what I was doing. But of course, things happen, and you might find yourself going off course, and sometimes it can actually your vision can actually go in a different direction. But since I understood that the whole word success, the S stands for sense of direction. So having a clear sense of direction of where you're going, and that U is also understanding. Of course, understanding what you need to do, the process you need to use, the daily completion of tasks, which you need to make sure that you make ticking off your to-do list. All this is really important to ensure that you reach that end goal, that end destination. Okay, so the more you take that daily to do task and you fulfill that, it helps motivate you, and it inspire you to start again the next day and to keep going until eventually you will start to get some momentum and more confidence in yourself and your ability, and will be able to extend that onto bigger tasks and bigger activities. So this sense of direction, once I understood that's what it meant, the word having a clear sense of direction, it really helped me, because sometimes we go through overwhelming information overload, plenty of things to do, and you need to sometimes start again. But as long as you manage your schedule, you manage your time, you manage your day, you should always have a little bit of time to get back onto that thing which you were doing, depending on what each person does. Some people have different amounts of time to get going with something, but that sense of direction definitely has allowed me to do that time management properly, so I can make sure that I'm staying on course and I'm moving towards that vision, ultimately putting in as much time as I need to. Okay, and that C, the courage, having the courage to keep going. Okay, the courage to take the risks. Okay, because without that risk, there's no reward. Okay, so you have to sometimes take the big risk. Maybe you got to throw it out there. Sometimes it might not be perfect, but at least you took the risk. You took the first step. You had the courage to stand up, and you had the courage to be yourself and to express yourself without, losing any of your authenticity. And that actually is the C, which actually is another was really helpful for me to understand that these are things which I need to do more frequently in order to have a better chance at getting more done and actually accomplishing the goal. And so the other C actually is for compassion. Okay, so that's really important to have as well. Compassion, because you also gotta have compassion. This is also something which is extremely important. And then the E is for esteem, self-esteem. No doubt, you got to really believe in yourself. You have to have that self-esteem, that confidence that you can actually make something happen. with limited resources. Sometimes you don't have much to work with, but the good news is the most important resources are free and they're available for everyone, and that's having faith and confidence and willingness with a good attitude to go out there each day and just do your best, absolute best, and that's all that matters. Giving 110%, that's the most important resource you have over there, and you can work it, and hopefully if things go right, it'll come and it'll serve you well. And then the S is for self-confidence. This is something which, as we said before, you can gain self-confidence by doing what you said you're going to do, and this helps boost that dopamine in your mind, that you follow through, okay? That you pull through on your objective, on your vision, on your goals, and the more you pull through on those, the more your self-confidence, it goes up, okay? So regardless of your situation, also self-acceptance, accepting yourself for who you are, whatever you have. That was the final S of the word success. And it's really important to accept yourself for who you are. A lot of the times we don't realize what we have, the talents we have, a lot of the time until they're gone. Then we actually realize that we had something special we can work with. But it's still possible to go out there and make something happen with the limited resources or the abilities which we think are limited. But once we have gratitude, things tend to get better. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. Stay well, and I look forward to being in contact with you soon. Bye for now, and take care.